All right, now I want to talk about Armored Core 6. I've been playing this game, guys, I think 70 hours. I looked at the clock, 70 hours. Okay. Half of that time has probably been just customizing, trying out builds and doing shit like that. Okay. Because you can customize your mech to your heart's content. You can do so many things in the customization realm here, more than I even thought and gave you credit for. It's astounding. It is. That world, that universe has me so intrigued. I mean, I couldn't let it go. And this is something else I wanted to share with you guys. This is my first FromSoftware game that I actually beat solo. Okay? Because you guys don't know, I'm sure most of you know, those FromSoftware games are treacherous. Okay? They are hard as nails. They are hard as shit. All right? And if you can beat one of those games, then that's saying something, because I want to say the majority of people aren't doing that. Okay, you're gonna play it, you're gonna get to a certain part, you're gonna hit a wall, and then you're just gonna stop. That at least that's me. And from I've been in the video game realm for years and years and years, so I've seen it thousands of times. Okay, you buy a game, a FromSoftware game, you think you're gonna beat it, and you hit a wall and you just give up, whatever reason, you just get tired of it, and that's how it goes. This game here taught me to never give up. Okay, never stop. And I think what pushed me through this game and the difficulty that it was the fact that I love mechs. I love mech games. My favorite game on the Switch is Daemon X Machina, which, if you guys aren't familiar, some of those creators from Armored Core were actually on that team and made that game. So there's a lot of similarities in that game, and I love it so much as well. It's more like Armored Core put in an anime universe, more so. It's more anime than anything else, and it's just a different style, art style, all of that. You know what I mean? I appreciate it all. But Armored Core 6 is a dark, gritty, it's a hopeless type of a universe, of a world, desolate. It's beautiful, man. It's beautifully dark, and I love it so much. I'm on New Game Plus right now, and you have to beat the game 3 times to get all the endings, okay, which I will be doing, okay? And the only reason why I'm not playing this shit now is because Starfield is out as well, so I'm balancing the two. I haven't even played PvP yet, because I want to get all the endings out the way first. Then I want to perfect my builds and make other builds. I got one build mainly. I got a couple just for I had to make to get through the game, because there was a couple that they made you wear a certain weapon, and there was a couple that I needed just to get through a couple areas. But other than that, I have one universal build, and I love this build, and I've been running through it with that. So I'm gonna make more. I'm gonna unlock all the stuff, all the weapons, all the top tier stuff, and even the gear, all the armor parts and stuff like that. So there's still a lot of stuff that I have to do in this game, and that's the beauty of it as well. It's so much to do in this game. I mean, minus the PvP, okay? If they didn't even have PvP, it would still be a fucking masterpiece in my opinion, because all of the things that this game offers you that you can do. You can practice, you can go into a practice zone where you just train, and you can, test your damage. You can get your builds together there. You can also test your builds out on other mechs, because they have so many different training segments that you can partake in challenges where they challenge you against all these other mechs, and then you beat them, and once you beat them, you can go back and do them again. And you can always go back and play other missions if you want to grind for money, or if you're looking for parts that you didn't catch the first playthrough, and if you want to actually change your fate through the story, because there's instances where you'll finish a mission, okay, and then you go back to that mission and you're presented with an opportunity to do something different, and you change it changes the course of the whole game, okay? That's what I'm going through right now. I'm on the second playthrough. It's a great, awesome experience, man. If you're into mechs at all, period, just a little bit, I highly recommend you pick this up. Now, like I said, I'm gonna say this, it does have a learning curve as far as playing through the story. It's not going to be an easy journey, man. I'm telling you right now, my will was tested, and that is why I think I love this game so much, because I played one playthrough, I played like 18 hours straight. I'm not lying to you guys. 18 hours. Now I had like a couple breaks, like to eat, I think, and have a couple, restroom breaks and shit like that. But really, it was about 18 hours. Okay. I think I started playing at 6 at night, 6 p.m. Okay. And I didn't get off until noon the next day. I shit you not. I can't remember when another game has done that. I cannot remember when another game has had me sit there like that. It was torture at the same time. Like these bosses, man. I was on one boss for like 2 hours. I think I was on another one for close to that. Some of these bosses are ridiculous. Okay. And one of them I fought like 40 times before I beat his ass. Before I finally figured it out. I changed up some pieces. I fucking did this. I did that. And I said, okay, that's what you don't like. And I started getting closer and closer, looking at that life bar, and then learning his patterns at the same time. And then it felt so vigorating to get that win. So vigorating. And I'm talking about, I was sweating. My armpits were wet, moist. My hands were clammy. It was just so intense, man. And I loved every minute of it. And this is the only game that put me through this much pain and turmoil, that I actually loved it. I actually want to keep coming back for it. And that's how that let me know how much I love the game. You ever play a game that, like, say like a Street Fighter or something you really love, you're still getting your ass whooped, but you just love everything about it. You love the graphics, you love the world, the universe, and you're like, all right, let's go, let's do it again. That's how I feel. I don't know any other way to explain it. It's just a great game, and to me personally, it's my top game of the year. And it's definitely my all-time list now. It's made it to my all-time list. And oh my God, I can't believe I'm saying that. It's crazy. Like, my favorite FromSoftware game before this one was Bloodborne, because of the world building, the universe, the lore. And that's the thing I want to talk about next, because if you make it on my top list of games, one thing that can't be missing from there is fucking lore. That cannot be missing. Okay, lore has to exist. It has to make you really want more. And FromSoftware is masterful at giving you just enough to wet your beak. That's it. They give you just enough. And this one, they even did it more so. Okay, they did. The lore is all in the typing, all in the combat logs. The world, you go find a dead mech, you look at something, you find the logs. This is where the lore is, and it's very scarce, but it's very, I don't know, how am I saying this? It's basically like, I don't know, man, addition by subtraction. That's the best way I can come up with, best thing I can come up with, analogy, whatever you want to call it. They give you so little that you want more. And if you look hard enough and you peel back that curtain, you will find things. And if you want to learn more, you have to go find other things. You have to seek it out. Okay, so perfect example, you have to find all the combat logs. There's a lot of them spread out through the world, and I missed a lot of them, man. Watching some YouTube videos, I was like, wow, I missed all of that shit. Okay, because your first playthrough, I know me personally, I was just trying to finish the mission, get through the game, and I wasn't really trying to explore because I was overwhelmed. I wasn't as strong. I wasn't, in my mech like I should have been. I didn't know it as well. And I was just trying to survive. But now, my second playthrough, I have my wits about me. I'm really good at maneuvering my mech now. I actually want to smoke. I'm begging people to come find me and, test me. And I'm going to, do what I need to do. Plus, I've unlocked some decent weapons now. Through the first playthrough, you get some stuff and, you feel pretty good about yourself, So I've got some practice in and I'm good. I feel good about my build now. So now I'm trying to go and find things and figure this stuff out. So that's the process I'm in now. I'm really enjoying myself with it. And like I said, the lore, I'm not going to spoil anything, but the lore is dope. A lot of it is in the trailers. You could check out some of these trailers. One of them is called 621. The trailer, I think, is called 621. That's the one I'd like you guys to check out. And it's amazing, man. You're in a desolate universe, okay? And you are experimental. You're being experimented on. The humans are being experimented to try and use these mechs for these companies, okay? these corporations who are after one resource, and that's it. They don't give a fuck about you. You're not even a dog to them. You're less than that. You're a means to an end for them, okay? And they spend money on you and use you to get what they want to get, okay? So different corporations have different mechs that work and represent them, and that's what they do. They send you out there to do these jobs. You do it, you know what I mean? Like a good little boy, like a good doggy. You know, you go out here and you do these things, and it's so much more to it than that, and I don't want to spoil it, but it's amazing. It's amazing, the relationships that develop and with some of these characters as well. I was just so amazed that they were able to do it with what they gave us, actually. And that's, only certain people who are really involved or enthralled in this universe will understand what I'm saying, will get what I'm saying, especially by that addition by subtraction type of thing. Okay, because a lot of the great games do this. Eco did it. Shadows of the Colossus did it. I mean, they told a visual story. They didn't really speak a lot. You got a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and that's it. And then you put the rest of it together, and you drew your own interpretation on a lot of this stuff. Same thing with The Last of Us 2. They did that at the end, where they left shit open-ended. A lot of these good companies, man, they know how to do this shit. FromSoftware is one of the masters at doing it. They just are. Period. Point blank. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about the game. Go pick it up, challenge yourself. It's like I said before, it's not for everyone. Armored Core was already a niche game. It was a niche franchise for a lot of people. It's always been notorious for being hard. It's always been notorious for being kind of difficult and stuff. But the fans of this series are rabid fans. They're diehard fans, and I'm officially Armored Core nut now. Okay, I'm online looking for anything Armored Core related. I'm setting it up. I'm going to purchase a lot of Armored Core shit. Okay, I'm going to get into all of this Armored Core shit. This game here has made me a true believer. Okay, because it really taught me to really persevere in games that are hard like this. So in other words, it made me want to go back to the FromSoftware games I didn't finish and try to give those a go, man. Because I tried them and I would hit a wall. I'd fight 10 times and I'd maybe 9-10 times, and I'd like, okay, that's my limit. I'm done. I'm not doing it. But this game made me say, no, get up, get back on that ship, get back in your mech, and get back out there, and let's do it again. Let's figure it out. Let's try it again. And it fucking worked. I got it done. I beat the fucking game, and there were some bosses on there. God damn, I'm telling you. I did a lot of videos. I got a lot of videos. Yeah, you're going to see the ones that I won on, but trust me, all these guys putting these videos out, these motherfuckers didn't run through this shit, okay? Yeah, they put their victory laps out on the street for you to see, but trust me, there's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears that go behind these wins in games like this. So I'm just very proud of myself, and I just really have to pay homage to FromSoftware for making a classic video game in my book, man. I cannot stop singing this game's praises. I love it to death. My favorite game of 2023. One of my all-times officially now on the list. I got to go through my list and I got to put it somewhere, but guys, it's up there. It's up there and I fucking love it.